From intoxicated delivery driver to cashier thief, some of these examples of individuals doing stupid things at work and ending up in jail will let you question humanity. Seriously.
Anyway,
I'm going to be staying in jail.
The next suspect is an Amazon delivery man who was driving so dangerously that at some point before he was caught by the cops, he ramped up on the curve of the sidewalk.
Okay, yeah, he just ran up on the curb. I'm gonna stop him.
Thus, the cops eventually pulled him over.
How you doing today? Yeah? You're just okay, or what's going on today? You're what? I got you. You got a driver's license on you? What time did you start working today?
10.
10 this morning?
Yeah.
Do you know what time it is now?
5:30.
Do you have anything to drink today, or?
No.
Do you have any medical conditions or anything?
Depression.
Do you know, can you say the alphabet starting with E and ending with W?
The cop quickly realized that he couldn't recite the alphabet, so in order to ascertain whether or not he was under the influence of alcohol or drugs, the cop ordered the driver to exit the vehicle.
Do me a favor, why don't you hop on out here real quick, all right? You set your stuff down there. Yeah, you can come back this way. We're just gonna go back this way a little bit on this. You don't have anything in your pockets, or nothing? No razor blades, no nothing like that. Just okay. All right. What were you see yourself driving up on the curb? You notice that at all?
Yeah, I screwed up.
What was going on?
I just wasn't paying attention.
I mean, it was all down the road, though. You hit the curb a couple times, didn't you?
Yeah, I was done with my route and I just screwed up.
Yeah.
Following the question that the cop had asked the suspect, he gave him the following tests so that the cops could evaluate his level of intoxication.
All right. Do me a favor, take your hat off for me real quickly. And then, can you see the tip of my finger here? Mm-hmm. Just follow the tip of my finger with your eyes, okay? Don't move your head, just your eyes, all right?
The cop was still unsure of his suspect's condition, so he had him do another exercise. It was during this activity that the cop discovered the truth about his suspect's condition.
All right. Next thing I'm going to have you do, if you just take a couple steps back there, kind of towards your bumper or whatever. You can put your hat back on if you want. All right, what I'm going to have you do is you're going to take one foot, whichever one you're most comfortable with. You're going to pick your foot up, one foot up, whichever one you choose, point your toe. You're going to look down at your foot and count to 30 by thousands, okay? You understand that? Just hands out of your pockets, hands down at your side. And then one foot, whichever one you're most comfortable with, count to 30 by thousands. You can begin whenever you're ready. Keep going, keep going. You got to, yeah.
6, 1,000, 7, 1,000.
Therefore, despite the fact that the officer had reason to believe that the suspect was under the influence, prior to placing him under arrest, he decided to give him one more test.
Okay, do me a favor. We're going to place your hands right behind your back, all right? I'm going to place you under arrest for driving under the influence, okay? Is there alcohol in the car, or what happened today? You just have a couple for when you're working, or?
As soon as they had him safely inside the police vehicle, the cops made the decision to search the suspect's vehicle for any signs of intoxicating substances.
Smells like alcohol.
I know. I bet there's going to be booze. Yep, here it is.
Following the discovery of his staff, as well as a bottle of alcohol, the cop went back to his vehicle and then placed the suspect in custody.
All right, I'm going to get him out of here.
At the police station, Sursig said he hadn't had anything to drink, despite the fact that the police stated they had to arrest him because he did so badly on field sobriety tests. Additionally, the amount of alcohol in his blood was determined to be .284. Following the occurrence, Amazon issued a statement saying that Sursig would no longer be delivering items for the company. On the other hand, Sursig was released from prison after posting bail and entered a not guilty plea at his first court appearance. Also, the case is still ongoing. But if you were angry at this delivery driver for DUI, imagine how you'd feel if you heard that an elementary school teacher had shown up to class while under the influence of alcohol. The following incident involves an elementary school teacher named Jennifer Davis who was detained at school for drunkenness after the smell of alcohol was detected on her breath, probably by her coworkers.
Good. Can we clear the room? This is Jennifer Davis.
Hi, Jennifer.
Jennifer, how you doing? How you doing from there? We talked to Miss Davis a little bit about some reports that we received as late as this morning. And so she understands, and she said she'd be willing to meet with you and talk to you.
Okay.
But we want to give you all some privacy too. So is this a suitable
Yeah, this is
place?
fine.
Okay.
Yep.
We'll just step out here.
As a result, the cops made the decision to interrogate her before offering her the first test to determine her level of intoxication.
So what's going on today?
They said they had reports where I was drinking at school, which has never happened.
She said that she did not arrive at school under the influence of alcohol. Nonetheless, the cops were experienced in their field and knew how to proceed, so they suggested that she do the first test.
All right, let's try that. Go ahead and stand up for me real quick if you would. Heel to heel, toe to toe, arms straight down to your side. Okay. You say you wear glasses.
Yes.
Any traumatic brain injuries?
No.
Growing up or anything like
No.
that? Okay. 'Cause sometimes that can affect what I'm
No,
doing.
I can't see without my glasses. That's all I was saying.
Okay, all right. Can you see that right there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I want you to follow this right there. With your eyes and your eyes only. Don't move your head. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just track on that.
After they had completed the first exam, they decided to challenge the teacher to a breathalyzer test. They told her that if she was not intoxicated, she would volunteer to take the test, and she did so, which helped them uncover the truth.
Okay, what's going to happen is when this thing tells me it's time to blow, I'm going to have you reach over with your mouth and blow into that as hard as you can until I tell you to stop. Big deep breath, blow. Hard. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Good. Good.
I don't even know what that
0.06.
is. That
You are just under the legal limit. So if you were to be out driving right now, you would be charged with DWI, driving while intoxicated.
under the legal limit?
Just under it. The legal limit is .08, which is DUI. From a .06 to an 07, you can be charged with DWI.
I haven't had anything to drink today.
Okay, well.
The cop stated that her blood alcohol content was .066 and that she lied to authorities when she said that she had had one glass of wine the night before. In addition, the permissible blood alcohol level for drivers is .08. Therefore, the cop went to visit the school's principal, and in his office, the principal was discussing the teacher's resignation.
That's the right thing to do, but it's also the thing that will draw scrutiny and criticism from everybody in the community.
Because she's allowed to go home with someone else and not be arrested.
Yeah, I think the thing we'll have to do there, just to speak the school language here for a second with you, is just she's not going to come back.
Right.
She's going to give me a letter if we're going to do it that way. So I'm willing to go that way, or if she's not willing to give me a letter of resignation.
And that's something you'll work out between with her. But from a legal standpoint, I'm going to go ahead and make the arrest. Okay.
When the cop came back into the room where the suspect was, he brought the director and 2 other teachers with him. The cop then conveyed to the suspect what would happen to her and that she would be detained.
You're here, entrusted for the care and safety and the for the teaching of these kids.
I understand,
Okay. No, today you're going to be arrested for public intoxication. Okay.
Please don't do this. I will have my sister come get me.
I don't write the laws.
And I will resign.
In addition, the director informed her that she would no longer be employed by the school going forward.
In terms of your employment here, Jennifer, we can't move forward with you being a teacher here any longer.
Okay.
If you want to resign, that's your option. If you choose not to, though, I would be forced to go to the board and ask for your termination based on the outcome of today.
I would like to resign.
The police re-explained to her the reasons why she was going to be detained. In addition to that, they searched her bag and allowed her to phone her family to let them know what was going on. After that, the cops ultimately arrested her. In the meantime, she asked her former director whether this would appear on the news, since she didn't want others to watch this moment.
All right, go ahead and put your hands in front of you with your thumbs facing up, please.
What is my, is this going to go like on the news, Mr. Kinsey?
Chances are it will, Jennifer. I don't have control over what they put on the news, but there's a good chance that once this gets reported, then there will be statements we'll have to release and notes we'll have to send home to parents, and then news reporters will probably show up.
To conclude, Jennifer Davis was arrested on a charge of public intoxication, and she subsequently resigned from her position as a teacher. Also, records show Davis is out of jail at the moment. Alexa, a woman who's 22 years old and works as a hostess, is set to be arrested for a pending warrant for a DUI that was issued in Hillsborough County, Florida. Because of this, a cop was sent to the location where she worked in order to put her under arrest and transport her to jail.
Hi, are you the manager?
I am.
Is there an Alexa that works here?
Yes.
Is she here?
Yes, she's my daughter.
Oh no.
Yeah, what happened? Something in her car?
She has an active warrant.
Alexa?
Evidently out of
Well, hold on, which Alexa? I've got 2 of them.
no.
I'm like, hold on, wait. I'm like, not my daughter.
An Alexa Kazada?
My house.
Oh, okay.
I'll grab her.
At this moment, the manager became concerned and went looking for Alexa. Once she found her, she led her to a private room where the cops would place her into handcuffs.
I can stay or I can go. What do you want me to do?
Are you're Alexa?
I am.
What's your full name?
Alexa Kristen Casetta.
Okay, what's your date of birth, please?
January 29th, 2001.
Okay, that's 10 o'clock. Evidently, I'm going to need you to turn around and put your hands behind your back, please. Evidently, you have an active warrant out of Hillsborough County.
I didn't know that.
Can you turn around, please?
Yeah.
Can we bring her to the back?
Yeah, whatever's easiest. I'm just going to detain you right now so we can determine what's going on.
The cop questioned her on why she had a remaining warrant, and he also inquired as to whether or not she knew anything about it.
Confirmed. Do you know anything about what might be happening in something in Hillsborough?
The DUI that I had.
I'm not exactly certain. We just got a call that we needed to come out here and check for you, and then see if there was, if you were here and there was evidently a warrant. I'm going to see if that's confirmed.
I wasn't aware of the warrant or anything.
Okay, all right.
After she got confused and unsure of what was taking place, the cop attempted to contact other cops about the situation by calling them over radio. However, the connection was weak, so they went outdoors instead.
Can you sit down, please? No, I'm not quite certain what's happening yet. I'm trying to see if I can get this confirmed and make certain everything's in order. 6210, I see. I'm sorry, I have no reception inside. We're outside now.
At this time, the cop got in touch with the department, and they informed him that another female cop would be coming to check her out and that her warrant was because of driving under the influence of alcohol. Therefore, the cop questioned her once again, and this time, Alexa spoke with more control.
Okay, so you don't have any idea why there'd be a warrant?
Partly because of the classes.
Did you not go to classes?
I haven't
or-
had any to the classes. No.
Well, that would probably be why. Okay. Because if you don't comply with court orders, then this is usually what happens. Is there a reason you didn't go?
I just been busy. My mom kicked me out, so I was just like struggling to moving in and getting settled and everything money-wise. I'm just struggling with everything too right now. And
Okay.
like everything just happened like I have to do that.
Yes, of course.
She is one of the best employees that we have, and she works probably anywhere from 50 to 60 hours a week, if I'm right. She's here all day, every day. I just gave her a promotion. I am so shocked and sad of all the people that this is happening to. I am very, very surprised.
That's why we,
Last person in the building, I would have never have thought.
well, folks make mistakes. I mean,
Yeah.
things happen.
Yeah.
While the cop continued interrogating the suspect on a variety of issues, the female cop came to search the suspect and place her under arrest.
So, nothing in pockets or in clothing?
That's it.
Just a vape? Right. And if you need to get any phone numbers out of your phone, you'll be able to do that down there too. So nothing else on you at all, right? Okay, can you spread your feet apart a little bit? Oh, your rings and stuff? Okay, do you want me to take them off?
I'll take them
now,
off.
or wait till you get
I'll
there?
put them on the purse.
Okay, when your purse, we'll put them in your purse
Yeah, I'll
for
put
you?
them in my
Okay,
purse once.
alright. Yeah, I don't want to get scratched on these or scratched on the car or anything like that.
After the female cop had completed her check of the suspect's body, she led the suspect to the police vehicle. Meanwhile, the male cop briefed the managers of the restaurant about what was to come.
You'll be able to get phone numbers and make phone calls from there. Perfect.
So, just
Let me know, Alex.
Let y'all know, we're just taking her down to the Sarasota County Jail. The warrant was confirmed through Hillsborough, so they'll have to determine if they want to bring her up or how that might work.
Okay.
So, hopefully we can just get through this and be done.
Do you think she'll be bonded tonight?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
So, but if you want to try and call the jail in a little while, just to kind of see if they'll give you any sort of an update. Then.
Okay.
In addition, Alexa eventually questioned the cops about how much longer this ordeal would go on, as she was seated in the police vehicle and feeling anxious about the situation.
Am I gonna get like arrested?
So, I'm not sure what you mean
Like
by that.
for like weeks, days.
Probably not. No, for just DUI warrant.
It's just a misdemeanor DUI. Then,
Yeah,
I would think.
yeah. I think they're probably just going to hold you long enough to get you up there and have you see a Hillsborough County judge, and then that judge will set either a bond or bail amount or determine kind of what the next steps are.
In the end, the hostess at the restaurant, Alexa, was transferred to the Sarasota County Jail after being detained for driving under the influence of alcohol owing to a warrant issued in Hillsborough County, Florida. Many individuals think that this case is absurd and have expressed their disbelief by saying things like, "Over missing classes for a DUI. Can't believe this world." Nevertheless, the law is the law. Callie Lewis, who was arrested for committing theft against her former employer. The state of Arkansas made the allegation that Lewis and another defendant named Nicholas Preston plotted together to steal more than $1,000 worth of merchandise from the hardware shop where Lewis worked as a cashier.
From what he's saying, that basically a male accomplice of hers, they're a male acquaintance that she knows, came up with a cart to her register. She removed the security tags and didn't ring up that merchandise whatsoever. And you said it's over $1,000?
Yeah, just the one item's $600.
Gotcha.
And then that night she got in a vehicle, a white pickup.
White pickup?
With the sides and the light on top. And then the next day when he walked out with stuff and went out, very same pickup.
Okay.
Now you have footage of all of that, correct?
Yeah, AP would. So
okay.
He's going to take the information and everything.
Question.
After the police questioned the manager about what had occurred, and after he recounted what transpired from his perspective, the manager pointed to another employee and told him to come and tell his side of the story and present the police with the evidence that was obtained.
It's the manager, he could have been more.
and she refuses to give me this guy's name or anything, but she clearly lets him walk with all this merchandise twice.
Okay.
On the first time, she even takes tries to take the security devices and stuff off of it before him to let him walk out the door. And we have a assistant manager should be in here later that says she got in that truck the night before when she left.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. All right.
I've got her writing. She refuses to admit to anything, so I've got her in the office writing down a statement of what she said happened.
Okay. Well, my partner here is talking to a detective and see what our next step is going to be.
In light of this, immediately after the cops' conversation with both of the workers, the manager and the cops came to the conclusion that they should go meet the suspect. Meanwhile, the other employee was asked to provide the stolen items, the receipts, and any other evidence to the cops so that they could inform the detective who was assigned to the case.
So while you guys are talking to her in there and looking at the video, I can scrounge up all the item numbers and get you a total if you want.
Yeah, we're going to need a total.
Yeah,
if you don't mind.
She's going to.
She says her mother's in jail, so she's probably seen the process.
You know what the key was? Yeah, I got you with the keys. So, Kelly, as soon as you're done with your statements to the officers, I'd like to take a look at them, maybe ask you a few questions, and maybe just try to get you guys the list of this.
The employees then proceeded to provide the proof to the cops after they had arrived in the room where the suspect was seated.
This is the total on Saturday that we could identify. There was another item in there that we couldn't figure out what it was.
And there's the picture of the Saturday one. I got the picture of the screen on the Friday one right now. I'll go get you that total.
Okay.
Okay. So this one's from Saturday.
Okay.
What is it? 907?
Yeah.
Dang.
So,
After the police examined the evidence, they went up to the suspect to interrogate her and ask her some questions.
Hi, Dave. Can you come to register 3? Dave, register 3, please.
Okay. But those are the ones you purchased, right?
This is what was purchased. The other stuff was not, but that's the transaction.
Okay. All right, Miss Kelly. What's your birthday?
1990.
Well, I'm pretty sure they already talked to you about what's going on. So we're just wanting some things, and then we'll see what we're gonna do afterwards. All right. So just hang on tight, and we'll let you know. All right.
The suspect was warned by the police before she was taken into custody that it was probable that she would be banned from the store once the investigation into the matter was complete. The officer also informed the suspect of her Miranda rights. One of the cops placed a call to their detective and informed him that the stolen property consisted of the following. On Friday, $893 was taken, and on Saturday, $977 was taken.
go ahead and stand up. Spin around, put your hands on your back for me. You're going to be placed under arrest for suspicion of theft of property, okay? We're going to go talk to Detective Hudson, which at that time he's going to read you your Miranda rights. I'm not going to ask you any questions or anything of that nature because that would infringe on your rights. I'm not going to do that, okay?
Can I just leave it here because I'm going to be walking?
This is Saturdays.
And there's one.
Because you're not allowed back in the store.
Then yeah, just go ahead and take it.
I don't want to guess at it.
That's perfect. Now, this is all Detective Hudson.
Where's the lockers at?
Second, is there any way
So I'm going to be
that
staying in jail?
Right now, you're gonna go talk to a detective, and that's gonna determine what's gonna happen.
Now, the cops removed her from the store, brought her to the parking lot, and placed her into the police car. They also confiscated her purse from the locker room. In addition, at one time, as the suspect was in the police vehicle, she attempted to tell the cops the truth, but they would not allow her.
Can I just be honest with y'all real quick?
I would rather you say that for a detective because that's going to be a statement and I don't want to violate your rights, okay? So save that real quick. Once I get to the precinct, I will call your friend or anybody I can get in touch with to watch your kid, okay? Sound good?
To sum it up, the case against Lewis and co-defendant Nicholas Preston is still underway at this time, but the state of Arkansas has filed charges alleging that the two individuals plotted to steal more than $1,000 worth of merchandise from the shop.